Hello mga tubers and friends, welcome to Santa Fe Beach Resort, and this time we'll be seeing the beach when it's at its lowest tide. So we'll see some of the fun activities to do when you're here during low tide. It's now sunset time. Some people are trying to pick up some shells there. Some of the shells are actually hiding behind, or they're just on top of these sea grasses. That's the Taguana River right there. There are very varied kinds of shells here. Actually, some of these are not edible. She's now walking the runway. Do you have what it takes to be Albuquerque's next top model? One advantage of this beach area is that it has a thick mangrove cover on this side, and as you know, if there's a lot of mangrove, it's going to be cooler. Yes, you will feel it even during the afternoon. It's cooler in this place as compared to the other beach areas here in our province. Small starfish. A butterfly swimming at sea. Yeah, what's this? Is it a fish? This one looks like a butterfly. It's a fish. What kind of fish is this? I thought it was a butterfly. That's cool. It's kind of trapped now. It's really a fish. It's a trap. It's moving. It's a fish. I got it. We have to move to a dry land, a dry area, and try to check what's in here and try to examine this kind of fish. I think this is really a fish. I think so. Oh, it's moving inside my hand. Yeah. Here. Let's put him here somewhere. Let's try to examine closely this kind. Ah, it's a fish. It's really a fish. It's my first time to see this kind of fish. He's now breathing. He needs some water. We need to return him to his habitat before he dies. Let's now try to build a waterway to save the fish. He's there, still breathing. So this canal will lead to the area where the fish is situated. It's gonna save him. We're trying to rescue the fish. Okay. This is like the Panama Canal. Ah, it's got a tail. White tail. Yeah. Can you see this tail? so he needs to return to the waters. So he's gasping for air. He's gasping for air. Okay, so it's a lot better now. We can observe it closely in this area. We tried to make this new habitat for him. Not all stars are up in the sky. Some are here in the sand, but they are in a form of a starfish. And there's the moon right there. These are different kind of sea grasses. They've got much bigger leaves, if they call them leaves. I don't know, because some are really small. There are more of their species here, so you can only see them, of course, during low tide. This is like the stony area here in Santa Fe, and that's the sandy part. That's the river area, and this is the mangrove cover of this beach. Actually, it's been a long time since I was here. Since I had the time to actually visit this area. There's like a mangrove tree there in the middle of somewhere. Nay butiti oh. Di man ka na mamaak. Are ba are sa. Uy, na starfish nga dako.
Are di babaw dia.
Oh, bitaw. Anak kay para maka di siya mamatay. Ay nara. Amo din ni butiti.
Ay namatay maglambay.
Nakakuha po mo.
Di wa, lain na.
Wala lagi siya mo langoy.
Babaw tubig. Are una na ra sige ra nagpay.
Amo ni siya swakit.
Buko ni siya nagsud ini katong yelo nga kanya. Bay.
Kaning dili, kaning musuksok og bato unsay nganan eh?
Bangas.
Bangas. So di kayo ni makaon sa tag.
Oh. Kini may guaman no.
Unsa ba nang guaman pod?
Kana
Mura siya guso.
oh kanang gamon bitaw kanang mga plastic.
Makaon na.
Dili man.
Di day.
Oh ibuwad nga ay baligya mag kinilo.
The sea urchin. You have to be careful because it really is biting you. It's gonna bite. No. The thorns, what do you call it? It's like a thorn part. So when you're hit, you have to, pour on a wound. You have to urinate at least. Here's like the, what do you call this one? I'm not sure if an outpost within the ocean, so you can only get to this part if it's low tide. I think it's about the second floor is about maybe about 1.7 1.8 meters. I'm 5'7", so we'll see if I'm as high as the slab. Maybe it's about 2 meters. So when it's 1.9, when the high tide is about 1.9, so basically the water will have to reach this part of the slab. So it's gonna be deep in this area, so you have to be careful here, when you try to swim in this part of the beach, because it's quite far from there, and the current here might be strong because we have a river right there, the Tagbuani River. That's why they before there used to be some cases of I mean, there are incidents where there are people who get drowned here in the sea. I think this is another species of, no, it's not a sea urchin, but it looks like one, but it's not black, it's mixed. brown and white. There's a portion here where you can actually park your motor banca, or if you have a speedboat, you can come out from there. In this portion here, you can see most of the sea urchins. There must be something special in this area that they want to stay here. And there's a cigarette, a pack. There's really few areas here where you can find this color of the stone here. Maybe it's a coral. I'm not sure if this one is edible. In our vernacular, we call it the angbat. Oh. Does the moonlight shine on Santa Fe after the sun goes down? If the London Bridge is falling, will anybody hear that sound? If you follow that sunset, will it ever end? Does the moonlight shine on Santa Fe? Good morning, Queen City. Recycle. Welcome to the island of Bohol.